Naimbag nga bigat na kayo amin, siyak ni Eunice Aguilar.
Maabig abokla, hikohi, Jade Cassandra Pajar, or good morning everyone. My name is Jade Cassandra Pajar.
Mayap aabak ing lagyo ko, Trishia Mae Gicale. It means, a pleasant morning, I'm Trishia Mae Gicale.
Today, we will discuss about the gastronomy, culture, historical places, natural landscape, and festivals of Central Luzon. Central Luzon, or Gitnang Luzon, is one of the leading growth regions here in the Philippines. We all know that Central Luzon is known as the rice granary of the Philippines because the region produces most of the country's rice supply. Central Luzon is divided into 7 provinces, namely Nueva Ecija, Pampanga, Bulacan, Tarlac, Aurora, Zambales, and Bataan. So first, of course, we have Nueva Ecija. Nueva Ecija has 5 cities and 27 municipalities. Its capital is the city of Palayan, Cabanatuan. Its former capital is the largest local government unit. Nueva Ecija is famously known as the rice bowl of the Philippines because of its vast rice fields and abundant plantations of rice, corn, and other vegetables. Nueva Ecija became the center of the agriculture in the country. Gastronomy. Here are some famous foods and products in Nueva Ecija. First, the Punas ice cream and sherbet. Punas ice cream and sherbet, based in Cabanatuan City, Nueva Ecija, is a well-known brand. Their best sellers include cheese cashew hapuno and buko sherbet with light cheese. Additionally, they also offer flavors like strawberry, ube cheese, fruit salad, and cookies and cream. Second, we have longanisa. Every province has its own version of longanisa, and Nueva Ecija has its own version, a tasty version of the popular sausage consisting of ground pork and seasoning best served with garlic rice. Next, the milk cream dairy products. So these dairy delicacies have a feel of delicious delights made of carbose milk processed by women carpenters, and they say that these products are made with love because Milk Cream supports women carpenters who takes pride in their carbo-based livelihood. Now let's move on to the historical places in Nueva Ecija. We have here the Three Kings Parish, a shrine in Gapan City that was founded in 1589, also called the National Shrine of La Virgen Divina Pastora. It is one of the oldest Roman Catholic churches in the country. The church is distinctly in style and built from blocks of limestone and bricks. It was also the biggest colonial church of the time. Now, it is one of the most famous centers in this area, and also this church has a lot of history to say. Next is the natural landscape in Nueva Ecija. We have this one famous natural landscape here in Nueva Ecija, the Minalungaw National Park, located at my hometown barangay Pias, General Dini. The park is considered one of the few remaining natural environments in this region north. It is promoted by the local government as an ecotourism destination offering breathtaking scenery of green pristine river and unique rock formations. With its towering quartz formation and dense forests, this national park is reminiscent of El Nido, Palawan. What's more, it is home to the tranquil and majestic Peñaranda River, which adds more beauty and charm to its pristine and natural setting. Festivals. The Taong Putik Festivals. It is celebrated to honor their patron, Saint John the Baptist. Taong Putik Festival is not just a merry-making celebration, but it is a religious ritual called Pagsasambuan, held every 24th day of June in the town of Aliaga, Nueva Ecija. It is celebrated to honor their patron, Saint John the Baptist. Next, we have the Chinelas. This festival is aimed at bolstering the city's claim as the North Sleepers capital. So next is the province of Bulacan. Bulacan is the biggest province in terms of population size and number of LD or legislative district of Central Luzon. Bulacan has 3 cities and 21 municipalities. Its capital is the city of Malolos. Here are some famous foods and products in Bulacan. First is the pastillas de leche. These sweet milk candies are popular souvenir from Bulacan. They are made from condensed milk and sugar and rolled in sugar to create a smooth and creamy texture. Second is chicharon. Bulacan is known for producing some of the best chicharon or pork cracklings in the Philippines. It is made with a deep frying pork rind until crispy and served with vinegar dipping sauce. The third one is kuchinta. Puto kuchinta or kuchinta is a type of steamed rice cake. Puto is made from a mixture of tapioca or rice flour, brown sugar, enhanced with yellow food coloring. The historical place in Bulacan, we have here Our Lady of Mount Carmel Parish, a church built in 1888 in Malolos, Bulacan. The church is best known for establishing the first Philippine Republic, which was proclaimed in 1898. Next is the natural landscape. The Biak na Bato. Biak na Bato is located in San Miguel, Bulacan. It is one of the country's ecological and historical treasures. Literally known as Split Boulders, it was the mountain hideout of the Filipino Revolutionary Forces during the Spanish regime. It was where the historic Republic of Biak na Bato was established and where the Malolos Constitution was signed by General Emilio Aguinaldo and Pedro Paterno. Festivals in Bulacan. Number 1 is Minasa Festival, held every 11th to 20th of January. It's a week-long celebration that features a street dancing competition, native delicacies displays, food stalls, and a culmination night. But the festival's main feature is the Minasa cookies, a less sugary toasted version of cookies. And at the end of the event, there's an extravagant fireworks display to give visitors one-of-a-kind amusement. Second is the Barong at Saya Festival. In Pandi, Barong at Saya Festival is also celebrated every 17th of April. It is also a week-long event showcasing the creative and quality products of the municipality at their Barong at Saya. Third one is Chicharon Festival, celebrated every month of February in Santa Maria, Bulacan. Chicharon is a local snack made of dried up pork and deep fried to make it crunchy with a crackling sound. Third province is the province of Pampanga. Pampanga is the first province created by the Spaniards. Pampanga holds the title of being the culinary capital of the Philippines as they offer some of the best Filipino dishes. Pampanga has 3 cities and 9 municipalities, and its capital is the city of San Fernando. The delicacies in Pampanga are known throughout the Philippines as being some of the best in the country. Here are some famous foods and products in Pampanga. First, we have the sisig. Sisig is originally from Angeles City, and Luciana Cunanan was the one who invented the dish. Sisig is made mostly from pig's head. The meat is boiled, grilled, and fried before putting it on a sizzling plate and after slicing it in bits. Second one is morcon. Morcon Kapampangan is an embutido-looking dish with an added twist from the typical morcon. Morcon is made with various slices of marinated beef stuffed with sliced boiled eggs, sausage or hot dogs, then rolled up to form a cylinder tied up with thick thread, then finally simmered until it cooked. Third is tocino. Tocino is a popular Filipino cured pork dish made with soy sauce, garlic, sugar, and other ingredients to give its famous savory sweet taste. So let's proceed onto the historical places in Pampanga. Angeles City in the province of Pampanga has a very rich culture and tradition. All of the symbols of the Kapampangan lifestyle is housed under one roof. Museo ng Angeles or Angeles City Museum was built in 1999 in the former town hall that was originally built in 1922. The Kuliat Foundation manages the City Museum, and their absolute purpose is to preserve the history, culture, and tradition of Angeles City. It also serves as a venue for exhibits, art classes, concerts, and traditional celebrations. In 2012, the National Museum of the Philippines declared Museo ng Angeles as an important cultural property of the Philippines. The main exhibit of the museum showcases the evolution of the city and its people. It's called Balikdan, meaning to look back. One will see the famous and notable personalities, works of local artists, rare photographs of Angeles City during the Philippine-American War, and memorabilia of Mount Pinatubo's 1991 eruption. Being the culinary capital of the Philippines, the City Museum has a culinary insight. It is an exhibit that features the Kapampangan's expertise and love for food. Another permanent exhibit is the dioramas. These dioramas showcase the classic clothing of the Filipinos, grand game of the Philippine passion, and various lifestyle scenes in the Kapampangan life. The natural landscape in Pampanga. We have here the Mount Arayat, now considered as one of the most popular hiking destinations in Central Luzon region because of its dominating presence in the mostly flat plains in the area. Festivals in Pampanga, we have here the Sinukwan Festival. Sinukwan Festival is a week-long festival that truly captures the Kapampangan spirit because the main highlight is the street dance competition where students from different municipalities of the province battle is out with its colorful costumes and headdresses to the tune of the famous Kapampangan song, the song Atin Kupong Sing Sing. Next, festival in Pampanga, we have here the Philippine International Hot Air Balloon Fiesta. This fiesta is an annual event that occurs between January and February at the Omni Aviation Complex in Clark Field, Angeles City, Pampanga. It features multicolored hot air balloon with more than 100 balloon pilots from around the world. This 3 to 4 day hot air balloon event is the biggest aviation sports event in the Philippines. So that's all about the Nueva Ecija, Bulacan, and Pampanga province here in Central Luzon Region 3.
Aurora is a province located in eastern part of Central Luzon. It is known for its natural attractions such as waterfalls, rock formations, beaches, and more. The capital of Aurora is Baler. Aurora has 8 municipalities containing Casiguran, Dingalan, Baler, Dinalungan, Maria Aurora, San Luis, Dilasag, and Dipakulaw. Here are the well-known foods that you can find in Baler, Aurora. First is Suman de Baler. Suman de Baler is a glutinous rice cooked in coconut milk and wrapped in buri palm leaves. The second one is Pakumbo or a Bukayo version of Aurora. The last one is Baler's Lambanog or a wine made from coconut. It comes in different flavors like cherry, apple, orange, and etc. The culture of Baler includes Moro-Moro Zarzuela. It is performed on February 19 or Aurora Day. The Zarzuela is an interplay of drama and dance. It takes 3 days to complete and it is performed here that composed of several acts that revolve around the main theme of Moro-Moro or Muslim-Christian conflict. One of the natural landscape in Aurora is Ermita Hill. It is a plateau on top of the hill with a great viewing station of Baler Bay, Baler Fishport, and Digis Islets. There are pavilions and picnic tables that you can use, and it is open from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Here is one of the historical places in Baler, or in Aurora, the Museo de Baler. Museo de Baler displays artifacts and paintings about the history of Aurora. It also displays the photos and memorabilia of the native son Manuel L. Quezon, or our second Philippine president. The two festivals of Aurora are Suman Festival and Coco Sabutan Festival. First is Suman Festival. So Suman Festival is celebrated every February. It is celebrated with colorful floats that contains lots of suman hanging from each service parade proudly in the middle of the crowd. The next one is the Coco Sabutan, and it is usually held in August 13 to August 19. It includes a drum and lyre band competition, a beauty pageant, a trade fair, and a talent competition. The next province is Bataan. It is famous in history and it is known as the symbol of freedom and democracy, notably for the battle of the countries involved. It is not just good in history, but Bataan has so much to offer like culture, beauty, jobs, beaches, and good food. The capital city of Bataan is City of Balanga or Balanga, Bataan. So, Bataan has one city, the city of Balanga, and 11 municipalities that includes Dinalupihan, Hermosa, Orani, Samal, Abukay, Morong, Pilar, Orion, Limay, Maribeles, and Bagak. The well-known food that you can find in Bataan are smoked fish, Amanda's shrimp paste, and nilupak. So, smoked fish comes in different choices including bangus, tilapia, kapak, and galunggong. It is usually served with eggs and tomatoes. The next one is Amanda's shrimp paste. It is a condiment made of fermented tiny shrimp or krill, sauteing, then pasteurized. Nilupak is a mashed cassava delicacy with margarine on top. The culture of Bataan is celebrated in Bataan Day. So it is an annual event of the province where veterans and their families travel from all over the country to Mount Samat every April 9 to reminisce the past and celebrate the bravery of our soldiers who offered their lives for freedom. One of the natural landscape of Bataan is Balanga Wetland and Nature Park. It hosts thousands of migratory birds almost every day during the season. It is a sanctuary for birds to protect them from being hunted or killed. The historical place in Bataan includes Bataan World War II Museum. So it is used to stand as the headquarters of the leader of the Japanese Imperial Army, and it narrates the events from pre-war peacetime to the nation's liberation. The two festivals that is celebrated in Bataan is Banga Festival and Bataan Foundation Days. Banga Festival is a celebration around time of St. Joseph's Day. The origin of the term balanga is claimed to have been a kind of pot used for cooking and water collection. The Bataan Foundation Day is celebrated on January 11 every year. It is considered a non-working holiday in the province of Bataan.
The topic that I will discuss is about Tarlac and Zambales provinces. Tarlac is the most multicultural provinces in central Luzon. Tarlac capital is also Tarlac City. Tarlac has 17 municipalities. It is Anao, Bamban, Camiling, Capas, Concepcion, Gerona, La Paz, Mayantok, Moncada, Maniki, Pura, Ramos, San Clemente, San Jose, San Manuel, Santa Ignacia, and Victoria. The gastronomy of Tarlac is iniruban o nilubyan, tupi, and sisig. Iniruban or nilubyan is a famous Tarlac delicacy originating from the town of Camiling. It is a type of rice cake made with burnt young sticky rice, coconut milk, and sweetener, usually sugar or tagapulot, hardened sugarcane molasses. Tupig is a famous local delicacy of Tarlac and Pangasinan. It consists of coconut oil, glutinous rice flour, young coconut meat, and sweetener, usually sugar or molasses. Sisig is a term in the Kapampangan, the dialect of the people of Pampanga and party of Tarlac provinces of Central Luzon, Philippines, which means to snack on something sour. It usually refers to a reef of half-ripe fruits, sometimes dipped in salt and or vinegar. Culture of Tarlac. Tarlac is the most multicultural of the provinces in the region for having a mixture of 4 distinct ethnic groups: the Kapampangans, the Pangasinans, the Ilocanos, and Tagalog. It is also known for its fine food and vast sugar and rice plantations in Central Luzon. Historical places. Capas National Shrine, established in December 7, 1991. The shrine was established and dedicated for the brave men who defied invaders at Bataan and other parts of the Philippines during World War II. It is a historic memorial in Tarlac as it is the final stop of the horrendous Bataan Death March. There is a 70-meter tall obelisk and 3 memorial walls with inscriptions including names of Filipino and American troops who died in World War II, poems of peace, and a tally of the total number of persons imprisoned. Natural landscapes. Monasterio de Tarlac, established in 2001. The monastery was built 300 meters uphill on the Zambales mountain range at Mount Resurrection Eco Park, Barangay Lubigan, San Jose, Tarlac. With its beautiful landscape and scenery, the Monasterio de Tarlac has become a sanctuary for reflecting and reconnecting faith. Apart from the colossal statue, Monasterio de Tarlac also houses a piece of the True Cross of Christ. This relic is the actual piece of wood from the cross where Jesus was crucified. It is for this reason that Roman Catholics across the world make the pilgrimage to this humble monastery. Festivals of Tarlac are Kaisa Festival, Belenisimo Festival, and Malatarlac Festival. Kaisa Festival is the cultural festival and religious fiesta in the city of Tarlac. Every January 20, it is held as a celebration of city's culture and history and in honor of Saint Sebastian, the patron saint of the city. Belenisimo Festival. Tarlac, known as the Belen capital of the Philippines, holds the annual Belenisimo sa Tarlac. It is a Belen making contest which is participated by establishment and residents in Tarlac. Giant versions of the Belen with different themes are displayed in front of the establishments and roads of Tarlac for the rest of the Christmas seasons. Malatarlac Festival takes its name from the variety of grass that is native to the Luzon area. The plant is celebrated with sumptuous pageantry that characterized by school children dressed in grass-inspired costumes who dance to the beat of traditional music. The Rice Cake Festival falls on the same day. Tarlac City's annual Malatarlac Festival takes over the city during this fun and lively celebration that has a packed program of events and activities for visitors of all ages. Next is Zambales. Zambales is a province in the Philippines located in the Central Luzon region. Its capital is Iba, which is located in the middle of the province. The name of the province is derived from its earliest inhabitants, the Zambals. They worship spirits called Anitos, thus they were referred to as Sambali from the Malay word Samba, meaning to worship. Zambales has one city. This is the Olongapo City, and Zambales has 13 municipalities: Botolan, Cabangan, Candelaria, Castillejos, Iba, Masinloc, Palaig, San Antonio, San Felipe, San Marcelino, San Narciso, Santa Cruz, and Subic. The gastronomy of Zambales are Zambales mangoes, ginipa, and Botolan linga. Zambales mangoes, perhaps the most famous delight of Zambales, it is the sweet mangoes, known for its incomparable sweetness and it tastes beyond words. The Dinamulag variety is the most popular among Zambales mango varieties, having the provincial festival named after the Dinamulag variety. Zambales mangoes are one of the 1,000 reasons why people keep coming back to the province. Ginipa is a native delicacy of the northernmost town of Zambales, made of conspicuously dried rice grains flavor with a uniquely sweet concoction to taste. With its prices pegged affordably, this is favorite pasalubong treat of visiting tourists. Botolan linga, popular dubbed by locals as linga, this is actually sesame candies. Zambales is one of the very few producers of sesame seeds, and Zambalenos in Botolan have created their own adaptation of sesame seeds and its ideal sweetness. Linga is always nutritiously preferred over regular sweet candies. Culture of Zambales. Zambales is home to the Aita tribe. This group of people are the earliest known Filipinos to migrate to the Eastlands more than 10,000 years ago. The Aita tribe still lives in the Sierra Madre mountain range, which form the coastline of this beautiful province. Historical place: the Magsaysay Ancestral House. Another attraction in Zambales is the ancestral house of the former President Ramon Magsaysay in the municipality of Castillejos. After celebrating Batang Hamog Mountaineers' 7th year anniversary at the Silakin Cove, this ancestral house was our side trip. The house is very simple and beautiful with full of memories about the president. Inside the house, some of the personal things about the former president such as clothes, books, furniture, appliances, pictures, and medals were presented and decorated. Natural landscape: Anawangin Cove at San Antonio, Zambales. Anawangin is not an island, it is a part of mainland Luzon. However, it is tucked away behind the mountains that getting there by land requires hours of trekking over an almost bare landscape. The easiest way to reach it is by boat, and the closest major settlement is Barangay Pundakwit. Anawangin Cove is known for its crescent-like coast covered by powdery ash-white sand. Back in 1991, Mount Pinatubo's eruption dumped a considerable amount of ash to the former barren coastline of Zambales. The festivals of Zambales are Dinamulag Festival, Binabayani Festival, and Painawen Duyan Festival. Dinamulag Festival celebrates this sweet sticky fruit, intended as a way to celebrate the bountiful harvest of the fruit. This event sees a number of activities including a street dancing that features dancers in mango-themed costumes. Besides mango-themed activities, the festival also features a number of sports-themed events and activities such as fireworks displays and a sand sculpting competition. Binabayani Festival. Binabayani can be loosely translated as courageous. This festival in Zambales is answered to the Ati-Atihan Festival of Aklan, another province in the Philippines. The festival is conducted in honor of Saint Andrew, the town's patron saint. The highlight of the activity is the depiction of a historic battle between the Aitas and the early day Christians. A dance competition is held annually with each group to present the best version of the war dance that the Binabayani Festival has come to be known for. Painawen Duyan Festival. This festival was named after two things: Painawen, the original name of the town, and Duyan, which is the local term for hammock. Put together, the festival is intended to bring to mind the town as a place of rest. The week-long celebration is marked with a number of activities, including a sun sculpture competition, a street dance parade showcasing the history of the town, a Duyan parade, a boat race, kite flying and a number of other sports team activities.